What's going on, everybody? Son of a Bitcoin here, and welcome back to another episode of the TCS Network. Before I get started, I'd just like to always say, if you guys enjoy the content here, a free way to support the channel is to just hit that like button, hit that subscribe, smash that notification button. Without further ado, I just want to jump right into two projects I want to cover today, both with some pretty nice potential. So the two projects I wanted to talk about was Cardano Bits being one of them. Actually, now they've actually made history without knowing it, and I'm gonna explain some things that they have coming up. So they are a collection of 10K pixelated um, digital Cardano bits on Cardano. And they have been around for a very, very long time. They were actually the first original 10K collection on Cardano. Now that we found out Space Buds is pretty much all their art's plagiarized. So that puts Cardano Bits as the number one project for the first original 10K collection. Now, people started to kind of realize this when the FUD came out about Space Buds. And I started hearing people talk about it in Discord. I heard, Cardano Bits is the new meta. Cardano Bits is the new proof of history on Cardano, because it's like it's the OG now. It dethroned Space Buds for their history kind of a bit. So that is what I think initially kind of started their pump, because people started talking about them. So all of a sudden they started moving. They're super old projects, but a lot of OGs involved with the Cardano Bits project, and so I've always taken a liking to it. 15.9K is definitely not a small following for a Cardano project. And here's something really cool they got coming up. Breaking C bits are getting interchangeable lower parts to get ready for the multiverses that are coming. They're pixel perfect design to fit your OGs, and you will be able to see and download your combinations through our site. Kind of reminds me of what Clay Nation's doing with their bottom halves of their bodies, except there's no pants involved with the clays. So no lands, no coins, just C bits. There's more of the thread. Let's check it out. Um, so this is what a full C bit looks like with legs. Pretty badass. So after this announcement, the price has been moving. The floor price has been moving. A lot of attention on Cardano Bits with the leg announcement and with all the Space Buds FUD. So just something to keep an eye on. I would just pay attention to the project and what they got coming out. Yeah, so pretty interesting stuff. You can see not all of them are the same. This is a female Cardano Bit. She's got a skirt on. You'll be able to use CBITs as your PFP in social networks and as your 3D and 2D avatars in metaverses and games. Their belief is that the metaverse is the future, so they're going to be trying to make sure Cardano Bits are included and integrated, and that's important. So definitely something not to sleep on. Another thing not to sleep on that I wanted to talk to everybody about is Mallett Order. Now, there's a lot going on, a lot of talk amongst the crypto Twitter crowd about Mallet Order. I'm just going to come out and say that I feel like the barrier for entry for this project is a little bit high. It's kind of tough to jump in right now, because now I could be wrong, but they sent out a bunch of these special invitations. Now, if you have one of these invitations, it's like a white list, so you'll be able to mint your duck, your Mallet Order duck, for about 98, I believe, and you'll have access to anything else they come out with. I believe the invitation will be something permanent. It's not something that you'll just want to get rid of after they release. But these invitations are like really expensive right now. Let's see what they're at. Last I checked, they're hanging around 1800 ADA. Now it got 1700 floor. That's a really high barrier for entry. So if I want to get on this list and be able to get on the whitelist to mint these ducks, I gotta pay 1700. And if they're gonna be minting around 130 ADA for outsiders, if you hold the outsider role inside of their Discord, you will be able to mint as well as an outsider for 130 ADA. A little bit more expensive than the people who hold the Mallet Order invitation, hence the value on it. My thing is this: when this project comes out, if the mint price is only 130 ADA for people who don't hold the invitation, and the invitation is 1700, and the holders, and the outsiders are able to mint like three ducks, then that would mean that to make that would set three ducks at the price of a Mallet Order invitation. So say you can mint. Sorry, I worded that wrong. Say you can mint three ducks per invitation. So you would want to sell each duck for 600 ADA. That's a big come up. So if they're minting at 90, 130 ADA, and these invitations are 1700, these ducks are gonna be coming out at high floor prices. The reason I say this, you guys, is because I want you guys to remember what happened with the overexposed project. It was a really badass 3D art project. A lot of art is subjective. Not everybody liked the overexposed art, but a majority of the community did. And what overexposed did was something very similar to these Mallet Order invitations. They came out with a mechanism Genesis collection, which is, if you hold that, you're whitelisted for their mint and their future mints and things that they have going on, airdrops, etc. And that reminds me of this. Now, just before Overexposed had their mint, these Mechanism Genesis NFTs guaranteed you to be on that whitelist, and the floor for them was around the same thing. I believe they were really high. They were upwards above 1,000 ADA. They were up there. So when the overexposed NFTs came out, they came out, I don't know, they were a couple hundred ADA a piece, 700, 600, 900. I sold mine right off the bat for like a 10x when I minted my overexposed. And I think that has no small, like the Mechanism Genesis, the Mallet Order invitation, these type of things play no small part in the floor price of the original collection when it comes out. So like, what I'm trying to break down for you all right now is that I think this is a serious play. I think each duck, when they come out, they're going to be, 200-300 ADA a piece, 400, maybe even upward towards 600 a piece. Because like I was saying, these invitations are expensive. So either the invitation price is going to completely tank and the ducks are going to only be a little bit above mint, or the price at ducks is going to rise to the expectation of the invitations, and the invitations are going to kind of just hang out and righteously be where they're at now. So, definitely take into consideration this project. And besides the point of a flip, because I know I've been talking about the entry points, let's just look at these ducks. Their sneak peek should be right here. Geez, I don't even think I can see their sneak peeks because I'm not in their Discord as a invitation holder. All right. So I'll have to show you on here. Their NFTs, guys, are, in my opinion, they're just one of the top PFP style. They're one of my favorite PFP projects on Cardano. I really, really am digging the art on these ducks. They're super clean, original. Like, look at that. That's new. This is kind of like a new style. I really like it. I really dig it, and I can't wait to hopefully get my hands on a bunch of these. They're very very story oriented. I think I see them talking about loyalty a lot of cliffhangers. A lot of people don't know what this project is going to do. They don't know what it's about because it's so secretive and so like cliffhanging, and like they're kind of trying to use their lore, and they're trying to cliffhang people to hang on. I truly think that they are going to build something a bit innovative. I don't think that this is just some project with a bunch of lore and nothing else. I think that they're working on some type of tools, whether that be analytics tool, whether that be um, some type of alpha tool for the space, or for the holders. I think they are working on some type of bot or tool or something. And I've been told this from people who have the outsider role, or who have these invitations, and they are in the Discord. So I've gotten information that they are actually working on some stuff, and they are actually working on building. So if that's the case with their badass art, um, if they are building something, check. The barrier for entry is a bit high, but I truly believe that the invitations really is going to set the stage for the OG collections. That the way they marketed this was amazing. Coming out with those Mallet Order invitations, I think really is going to help their floor price of their ducks. So if you can get your hands on these, it's going to be an easy 4x, I think. So check them out. Don't sleep on the Mallet Order. Truly, really cool collection. And if you can get in there, get in there. I'm still working on it now. I'm gonna try to get the outsider roll so I can mint myself. So all right, you guys. With that being said, don't forget to check out the Mallet Order. Don't forget to check out Cardano Bits. Keep an eye on these things. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and son of a Bitcoin, I'm outie. Peace.